Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to my channel. This is James, your favorite stock guru. We are going to do something a little bit different from now on. We are going to initiate coverage on several different companies, all of which have the most viewership and the most interest. It's obvious what the customer wants, and just like any good company, I'm going to give the customer what they want. So that means you subscribe to my channel and I will tell you everything about everybody. And we're going all the way down to the nitty gritty. You don't have to do your research anymore. I'll do it for you in detail. It'll get deeper and deeper and deeper. You'll spend maybe 5-10 minutes every day. You might get a new report and you can watch it and you can like it, hopefully. Sometimes you might not like it, but hopefully you like it anyhow. I'm going to be bullish and bearish on all of these companies. I'll tell you when it's good news. I'll tell you when it's bad news, in my opinion. I'm going to let you make your own opinions, though. I'm just going to give you the facts, updates, realities, where we are today, how far we can go, what the future might hold. Most importantly, we're going to focus on things we can control. Futuristic events versus past history. We're going to kind of mix them together, but we're definitely put you in a position where you know what to do with it. Stock number one, and the only reason that this one's on my list is because everyone wants to see it. Everyone wants to hear about it. Bed Bath & Beyond. So coverage will be initiated on Bed Bath & Beyond. We're going to be calling their stores together. We're going to be having all sorts of fun, finding out what they're selling, where they're selling, what they look like, who's where, who's making how much, who has how many shares, different issues, different revenue streams, online businesses, checking out their website. We're going to have all kinds of videos about Bed Bath & Beyond, or really get into the business, really find out what they got left. They just got $460 million. They got a huge injection of life. If you all remember the story of Pier 1 Imports, in 2008, it fell down to 11 cents a share. Pier 1 Imports was a $6 billion business, much like Bed Bath & Beyond. 11 cents a share. I said, oh my God, it's 11 cents. So I bought, I bought 1,000 shares, I think, or 500 shares. I didn't buy enough, though. I sold it a week later for 88 cents. I was like, yay, I won. And then it went up to $26. So the moral of the story is your company can be down and out. Your company can be out of touch. Your company can be, in this particular company situation, skid row, and then all of a sudden turn around and be something again. We could be witnessing one of these stories right here, and that's why I think it's important that the story be shared. The second company, you'll notice most of these are Reddit darlings. That's what people want to see. You got a lot of volume, a lot of people interested. Excela Technologies. Y'all are nuts over this one. Either it's going to the moon again, like it used to be, or it's going to nothing. There's huge controversies going on. Bulls and bears, a lot of short sellers, a lot of anxiety on this stock. It's a technology company, and we're going to take a deep dive into this one. If you're interested in learning more about it, this would be the place to do it. The next stock, Roku. Roku is possibly one of the most overvalued things on the planet right now. Maybe it has a terrific value. Depends on the future of Roku. It's something we can all wrap our brains around and try to read the tea leaves and learn a little bit about past history and how it might relate to future events. And I think there are some definite tie-ins. I don't know how to feel about Roku. Sometimes I feel like it's worth 3 times more than it is, and it wouldn't shock me at all if it doubled. But we're gonna deep dive Roku, its competitors, its products, the future of television. I don't think the stick or streaming is going anywhere. I think they are poised to do anything they want to do right now, and it's important that we watch this one. Could double, could triple, could cut in half. We need to know. We're going to keep up with it. The next one is Troika Media Group. Not really a media company, more of a technology company, IT company. Troika, very heavily traded, very heavily shorted. Another Reddit darling. They're at war with going up and down and up and down and up and down. Could go to $100, could go to zero. Nobody knows. And really, nobody knows. But we're going to try to know. We're going to try to crack this nut. We're going to try to figure it out. I was a bull. I made 41% in one day. I was very happy. And then I became a bear the next day after I learned some more. And then I became a bull again. And I don't know what I am today. We'll see. But we're going to deep dive it together. The next one we got on our list is Data Storage Corp, which is probably the most responsible company I've ever seen in my entire life. DTST. Let me make sure I got that right. Data Storage Corp. DTST. Yeah, $1.70 a share. Low float stock, only 7 million shares issued. A cloud company, monthly recurring revenue, growing year over year, 25%, 2 years in a row. I have good evidence that that's going to be amplified in a great way. Because they are such a low float, they can put up a huge earnings per share quickly. This one wouldn't shock me to go to $30 or $50 within a couple of years. It's worth hanging on to. It's worth getting some of. We're going to find out why and where and what it's doing. The earnings per share at this point, there's enough money and revenue coming in where the owners can report on earnings per share whenever they don't well feel like it. But currently they're investing in buying more customers, big advertising bills, and making it grow. We can either have the growth or we can have the cash right now. It's kind of up to us or up to them. I guess we own the company too. Maybe we get a say in it. But I don't know. I think it's going to be a combination of both, though. I think it's a company that wants to show it on paper, and I think it's a company that also wants to grow. So we're gonna see a combo of both. It's not a company that's going to hold back long on us, and its low float means it's going to the moon. From $10 million to $20 million in the last 2 years, all good things. The next one is going to be natural gas, BOIL, ticker symbol. Only because it's flirting so low right now. This thing hit $4.50 a share a few weeks ago. It went absolutely ape shit after that. It's cooled back off since then. We're waiting for the cool. It's a no-brainer at $5. It's a no-brainer at $4.50. This thing goes to $200. This thing goes to $100. You just don't buy enough of it where it's going to keep you up at night. It could keep you up at night, but it's right near its hot point, and that's why we're initiating coverage on this one. Just a couple more. Lumen Technologies, the 4th tier telephone system, or 4th tier technology telephone system, the 3rd tier technology internet provider. They still do have some hope. They still have a lot of money. They still have some future. They don't have a dividend anymore. They are getting very cheap. These are the people that can supply internet to middle America where it needs it. They can do it now. They can do it through phone lines. They don't need to run cable lines to everywhere. One big advantage. The other big advantage is the long-distance telephone line service is still very much in use. Cell phone towers are connected with telephone lines. The infrastructure is not extinct. Most of the infrastructure is, people aren't going to use landlines anymore. But of what they got left, it seems like a big chunk of it is still seriously useful and not going away. So for that reason, we're going to look at Lumen Technologies. As everybody feels like it's going away, we're going to look at what's not going away. Running out here, last one, Senseonics Technologies, 91 cents a share, another technology company, bouncing up and down. And then the last one is going to be Powerbridge Technologies, 10 cents, bouncing all around. This is another company that we're going to be taking a look at, but we're going to initiate coverage. We're going to find out about the owners, who owns what. We want to know whether these people own enough of their own shares of their own company for it to be worth to them personally, as let's just say greed is good. We want it to be worth to something to them personally if they can put up a positive earnings per share. Companies that people don't own their own shares, this is their piggy bank, we can assume, and they're just going to run up credit cards, take their big paychecks, take their big bonuses. They don't really care what the stock might do for us or for them. They might not have an interest in that or have any belief factor in that. Most importantly, their money isn't in it. So we want to make sure everybody has the money in it. We want to make sure the fundamentals are there. We want to make sure the business is there, the revenue is there, the assets and the liabilities are right. We want to make sure they're acting responsibly. We want to make sure their expansion is warranted. Expansion, we can evaluate whether it's a good idea or a dumb idea. Bed Bath & Beyond, it would be a terrible idea for them to go open 20 stores maybe next week. But if you're the DTST, you might definitely want to take 100% of your money and add more customers because you're adding a ton of them in their recurring revenue. So different companies are in different boats. There's good times and bad times to expand and not show earnings. There's a good time to show earnings. There's a good time to do both. There's a good reason to do both. The reason that some of them do both is because they are good at what they do, they're growing, and they have a vested interest in having the stock price go up because it's good for their own wallets. And that's something we're going to look for also. But we're going to deep dive all of these companies. If any of these are your favorites, definitely subscribe to my channel. There's going to be a lot of good stuff coming every time it happens. Instead of having to go search the internet every day, which you're probably going to do anyhow. But you'll also get a second opinion on all of the relevant issues that are outstanding. And we'll cover them fast and we'll cover them daily. And we will know what's going on at these companies. Have a wonderful evening, and please like my videos, subscribe to my channel. You'll get your updates, and I'll get a great channel with lots of subscribers, and life will be good. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.